Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna get ready together, okay? I've missed you guys, I've missed filming, and I knew immediately when I sat down and filmed today that I wanted to do something colorful, okay? I wanted something bright and bold and colors that just you would never think of putting together, but for some reason they work. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this look, but I would love to know what you would name this because it's giving summer, and that's what we're here for. Hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. You already know, grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's get ready with me very fun and summery look. Let's get into it.
Alright guys, so we are going to start on this tutorial. I'm starting off with a soft pink, and this is going to be my transitional shade. I wasn't too sure where exactly this look was going to take me. I do plan my looks ahead, especially when it comes to like color combinations. But as far as like technique and all that, I just kind of like freestyle it as I go. I took a bigger brush and blended out only the edges to soften everything up, and I did use a little bit of a vanilla matte shade on my brow bone. You guys know that's my favorite color. And then I took a more like a deeper magenta, but it's very similar to that pink, it's just a little bit deeper. I wanted to really build up on that since we are going in with a little bit of red in just a few minutes, but I concentrated that on the outer and inner corner, and then, excuse me, I went back with that large brush. Now here I'm taking this palette, I think it's like the Sweet Daiquiri, Strawberry Daiquiri palette, and I just used a red. Now this red has some pink undertones, which is exactly what I needed, okay? My vision for this look was giving strawberry lemonade. So think of a strawberry lemonade on a glass with a little lime wedge, and then the ice cubes are nice and cold. So we are going to tie it all together with some blue. But all I'm doing here is taking back all the colors and blending them. On the center, I wanted a shimmer because, of course, it just makes everything pop. I do wish I would have added different shimmer to make it pop, but that's okay. And then to tie the lime in this look, I added a lime green to the waterline. These are the best ones from L.A Colors. And then I used a lime green eyeshadow to set the liner in place. This is really going to make it pop. I really wanted eyeliner just because I feel like this look kind of called for it. And then I just decided to do a really thin liner. I'm really into that look right now, and I feel like this really brought everything together. It almost looks like a watermelon, right? Like with the reds and the greens and the black. So either strawberry or a watermelon. Let me know. We're going to add some lashes to just complete the eyes.
We will come back to the eyes. For now, they're just going to stay as is. As you can see, I drew a very skinny liner. I will go back and fix it just because the lashes ate a lot of it, which is why it's important to always double check your work. Okay, let's jump right into the face. So because the eyes are going to be so busy, I definitely want the skin to be matte, and it's summer and I just live in matte skin right now, so that's what we're going to do. If you guys are interested in seeing a full coverage, full face routine of my go-to matte makeup for the summer, it is waterproof, it is tears proof. Literally cried all of Mother's Day when I was wearing that setting spray that I mentioned in the video, and it did not move. I was actually so surprised. So if you are in your feelings, or you're just feeling some type of way, or they're happy tears, whatever it may be, the Tear setting spray is literally the one that you need to be purchasing ASAP. Anyways, I will link it up here if y'all want to watch that. Right now I'm just going to paint my face using my current favorite foundation, which is the NARS Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. A little bit new. I also did a review on this if you guys want to watch it. Love how matte it is, but it's not crazy matte. It's a comfortable matte. Has a nice medium to buildable full coverage to it, and it's super lightweight, which is probably my favorite part. So how was Mother's Day, you guys? Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys did. Did you guys go out to eat? Did you guys make dinner? Did you get cooked dinner? What happened? Did you receive anything? Do you usually like to receive gifts? Are you just more of a sentimental person? Let me know. I love hearing everyone's story because it's very interesting just seeing like different family dynamics, right? Some people don't celebrate it. Some moms just, it's like, don't talk to me, leave me alone for Mother's Day. I feel like for me, it like always changes. It really depends. But this Mother's Day, I did work a little bit in the morning. I just had an early makeup appointment, and then the rest of the day, we were just at home. We made some discada. If you've never tried discada, I'm sorry, you're totally missing out. I'm gonna apply a little bit of my e.l.f. Soft Glam Concealer. This one is in the shade Light Warm. We made discada. I invited my sister over, and we just had a fun little get together here at my house with my kids. It was fun. It was chill. It was super chill, which is exactly what I wanted. Our weekends have been so incredibly busy because Lonnie keeps us busy because of her sports. Literally every Saturday and Sunday, it's either volleyball or basketball. But volleyball season is over, so our Saturdays are a little bit more open now, and I have been taking full advantage of it. I love just chilling at home and, doing absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, I am going to start kind of powderizing, adding powder to my skin. I'm first going to take my Huda Beauty powder. This is in the shade Banana Bread. Oh my gosh, this powder is one of my absolute favorites besides the one size. This has to be like my top 5 powders that I love on myself. I love on my clients. My clients always ask me like what powders I use on them. Huda Beauty and one size is definitely one to try. And then of course I'm going to set the forehead because like I always say, these little wrinkles, if I don't set them, like if I don't bake them, they will crease on me throughout the day, and I just hate that look. And I just haven't made an appointment to get Botox, if I'm being honest. I just haven't prioritized that, I should say. Which I should have, because y'all, we are literally leaving to the Bahamas on Monday. By the time you see this video, you'll either today's Thursday. Oh my gosh, I've been MIA for so many days. Like, life has just been a little bit crazy, and I just haven't made the time to film, if I'm being completely honest. I'm also going to take my carslan powder, which you guys know I hype this powder so much because it is genuinely so good. Super, super good for matte skin. I mentioned that in my updated matte skin video. But anyways, yeah, we are leaving to the Bahamas on Monday, and I am so excited. Look at how dark my arms are compared to my face. Jeez. Okay, we definitely need to add a ton of bronzer. But yeah, y'all, our trip is coming up on Monday, which will be May the 18th. Me and my husband are flying out to the Bahamas. It's just a me and him trip, and I am so excited. Not only do I feel like we need this, we have been together for 14 years. And I don't know if we've ever traveled like that far alone. Like we've gone out to, how have we gone out before? Okay, so when we first moved to Texas, we went down to Lake Charles. If you guys know where that's at, it's almost like pretty much borderline in Louisiana. We went out there for like a weekend, just a little getaway, and it was so nice. But I mean, this time we're literally going countries away, and I'm so excited. I've never been to a place like that, and I just could not be more grateful for this like opportunity that we get to experience, and we get to experience it together. And then we fly back in, we rest kind of, hopefully, and then we fly back out on Friday, and I will be in Utah, back in my hometown, for a whole 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. I'm gonna use a very old bronzer that you cannot get your hands on anymore, but obviously if you're gonna recreate this look, just use what you have. I'm sure you guys understand me at this point. The Jaclyn Hill bronzer in the shade Top Down. Oh my gosh, this is one of the best bronzers ever. It is so crazy good. The formula, the pigmentation, the undertones, everything is perfect. I hate that I can't get this anymore, but oh well. So like I was saying, we land on a Thursday. We get some rest, do some laundry, and then we get to pack all over again. And then we fly out to Utah with the kids. And my sister's wedding is literally the next day. To say that I'm going to be jet lagged is an understatement. I'm definitely going to be feeling it, but you know what? I'm excited. I'm ready to just be with my sister, be with my family. My mom's going to be out there. Obviously, my younger sister's getting married, so it's just going to be this huge family reunion, and I cannot be more excited for that. I love my family. I miss them so, so much, and just being surrounded by the people that I grew up with, oh my gosh, so exciting. You see what I mean? How beautiful this bronzer is. I mean, I don't know if I can get as dark as this, but bronzer is looking a little bit better. If you can ever find this at TJ Maxx, I've seen a lot of her makeup products at TJ Maxx. Buy it. It is so worth whatever they're selling it for. For blush, I'm thinking of mixing a few. I've been really into doing that. I love experimenting with blushes. So I am going to take this little Morphe blush in the shade Poolside Spritz. Really pretty, like burnt orange. It is the perfect summer blush. And on a flat little brush like this, I'm going to tap off the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm going to start right here. And then I'm going to work my way up to almost like the under eye. I'm going to take a little bit of this blush from Juvia's Place. This is volume 2, one of my favorite blushes from them. And this is going to go right on top of that orange and slowly dragging it upwards. Just to make everything smooth, I add a little bit of the MCO Beauty Glow Up PH Powder Blush in Rosy Pink. This is like the prettiest soft pink. I added it with my brush, just soft little touches up here. And it just blends so seamlessly. Do you guys see that? And it's the perfect amount of pink. It's not too much. It's buildable, which is why I love it. I'm just going to mix a few colors because I want kind of like a moss green on the lower lash line, and I don't have it, so I'm just having to mix a few colors. And I'm just throwing this in my lower lash line to really tie in this like lemonade, iced lemonade, watermelon, strawberry. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, but I want to mimic like what ice looks like, which it's like a light blue. So I am going to take a very, very light blue. I think I'm going to take the shade Bubble Bath, or maybe this one right here. I think this one's a little bit lighter, which is Inside Joke. It's almost like a Tiffany blue. And I'm going to pop that right here on the inner corner. We might have to add like a shimmer to bring this to life because I feel like it's going to look too dull, maybe. For the lippy, this was a little bit hard because I feel like with looks like this, you can easily overdo it, but I think I got it down. Let me know what you guys think of this lip combination. I went in with my Italia Deluxe lip liner in the shade light brown or soft brown. I don't know. It's very faded, but if you have MAC, what is it? The MAC Cork, I believe, which is one of the most popular lip liners. This is a dupe, so if you have that, use that, or if you have this, that one's a dupe for the MAC. And then I use MAC Creme de Nude. First I went in with Creme de Nude, which is a little pinky. It has like some pinky undertones. And then I added a little bit of a blankety on the center because this is a very, very nude. And it gave me the prettiest, like very light pink nude lip combo that I love. And one of the most underrated lip glosses to ever exist is this one from L.A Colors in the shade Baby Cakes. I spoke about this months ago, if not maybe over a year, and I'm still obsessed. It is so pretty and the color is perfection. We're going to set everything in place. I want my skin to stay matte, so I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury matte setting spray. Now that the setting spray is completely like sat, oh my gosh, this is the skin of my dreams. Matte, velvety, not powdery, just like airy and soft with a bold eye. I am in love. This look is everything that I visualized in my head. I saw this really pretty palette on Pinterest that had these exact same colors. And I was like, I need to recreate that and put it on my eyes ASAP. Gorgeous. I love the pinks and the greens and the pop of blue. It is just so ridiculous and gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. This may or may not be the last video that I post for a while. I'm being completely honest. I have not pre-planned any of my videos. I'm just going with the flow. It's been a different year for me, okay? So hopefully I can vlog a little bit and just upload something different that you guys can enjoy. With that said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this look? And also what videos you want to see while I'm gone, okay? I love you so much. Be safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!